Alright, time to continue up from part 4, the Star Ocean, the Divide for Ocean 6. Today I am trying to hurry the pace a bit because I feel that I am really behind.
You carry yourself.
I seriously doubt the woman they saw was Chloe. We need to get to Mount Codorant, and fast.
For the board game, mini game in this game, I feel that they shouldn't really lock behind people from the gaming
Mount
rank.
Codorant, It looms over the northern part of Codorant.
Have you ever been, Uncle Midas?
It is a veritable treasure trove for medicinal herbs. I have been there once or twice before.
There's a legend about these mountains, you know. Has to do with an enchantress and a prince.
I'm listening.
Yep. A long, long time ago, when Mount Codorant was part of the Kingswood, a beautiful enchantress fell in love with a young prince. But their love was not meant to be, and for attempting to beguile the prince, the enchantress was sentenced to death by 1,000 arrows. With her dying breath, she cursed these lands, twisting the branches of trees into sharp, deadly arrowheads, and defouling the air with a scent of rot and decay. The end.
Oh, is that all? You're telling me we're headed right for some type of cursed mountain?
It's not really cursed, it's just a story to keep kids away. The mountains here are really dangerous. More dangerous than most. People have come up with all sorts of tall tales about them.
Even so, the part about the miasma gives me pause. There may be poisonous flora releasing pollen, or fissures leaking volcanic gases. We should be careful.
You can see that this game is clever. They usually make the conversation during the time when you are on the exploration phase. So you don't have to wait them and you can fight or walking while you are waiting for the conversation going. It's good, but it's also bad at the same time because when those conversations happening, you cannot actually make a fast travel. For example, for the location I'm going, I want to check on the map whether I have my choice to fast travel to the quicker location or not. But it seems to not be possible
Target acquired.
at this time. But even if it's possible, I also have to wait until the talking is done first before I can make any fast travel choice. But it's all good because the running in this game is quite fast. I think the speed is equal to Xenoblade levels. The distance was pretty far, but it take a bit of time to run until here. We don't have stamina like Genshin Impact.
Well, that looks like a mountain, all right.
Is that Mount Codorant?
Affirmative. It seems we are heading in the right direction. We arrive before long.
How clumsy of you.
Neutralized.
Oh, but every time when you are running into the spot where there is a new area graphic, it's quite lucky in this game. I'm not sure if it's optimization problem or that. I don't know if I play on the PlayStation 5. Would this issue still persist?
Okay, guys. The plant we're looking for is called dill whip, and only grows in dank, dark spaces, areas that don't get much sunlight. If you spot a plant that looks promising, give me a holler. Depending on what we find, Elena and I should be able to figure out how many doses we can make. And let us not forget Theo's request. We must keep watch for any signs of that mysterious woman.
Destroy. Threat neutralized.
Say goodbye.
Insufficient output. Enemy destroyed. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
Now, if I were Dilwip, this is where I'd want to be.
Yo, Nina. Wait for us, okay? Doesn't look like the safest place to wander into alone.
I'll be fine. A little darkness won't keep me away from my field work.
She gonna meet with some boss. It gonna be a boss fight, sure. Maybe minion, not a boss.
Hostile entity detected.
Come. Little help?
How? Save it. We got a monster to kill.
I will be your opponent. Insufficient output.
Got that those need attack while it's down to reduce its defense. So I should change my combo. What is every monster down at the same time? That's really good.
Greatest!
I think that was the magic guy doing.
Now things are getting weird.
Why the furrowed brow? 'Tis only a fiend's den, though it is a rather foul one, I grant you.
This nest bears an uncanny resemblance to those we happened upon within the Delric mines. The similarities seem more than coincidence.
And a portion of Rythel's gull population was roosting in nearly identical conditions as well.
Look! Oh, come on. Seriously? They're all dried up. The nest must have changed the acidity of the soil.
I've rendered a map of the area. Let's speak with Theo when we return. Ask his contingent to exterminate the creatures. For now, we should continue our search.
Okay, it's this way.
I don't like the look of them.
It's not totally useless.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Who is the Sonic again? I hate it. Let's take Hawk.
Neutralize toxins immediately.
Attack are annoying.
Chance of survival dropping.
Oh, what? How did I die? He,
I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Assault warning. Energy levels low. Usefulness low.
Settle this now!
Hey, glass.
Sweet!
Get ready to fight, everyone.
It's dangerous. Stay behind me.
Sweet!
Mid-size possible entity detected.
Familiar one. To arms, friends.
Say goodbye. How clumsy of you.
Just use magic is easier to kill them. Have so much people.
Usefulness low.
Can you keep up?
Well, that's over with.
Fresh
Dig is
footprints,
better.
and of the human variety. Give me a moment. I can analyze them. Only one set. They came alone. The shoe size is similar to that of Leticia's. And considering the distance between each of them, they likely belong.
For the life of me, I can't find the herbs.
We are still on the mountain path. They may yet show themselves.
You're right.
This time it's gonna be a boss.
We're not gonna get eaten here, are we?
Warning, warning. Air pollutant concentration reaching abnormal levels.
Huh? What now?
Everyone, step away from this cave immediately. The air in here is filled with an airborne neurotoxin. It won't have any effect on me, but inhaling even a trace amount will cause instant paralysis.
The legends are true. Is this the Enchantress's work?
More likely, the fungi growing on that rock face is the source of the toxin. My guess is they use their spores to incapacitate their prey, then feed off the resulting carcass.
Dang. Who needs fiction when reality is this terrifying?
The natural world is a far more dangerous place than most would care to admit. Unfortunately, humanity has a tendency to forget that.
Well, I sure as hell won't.
I see a treasure chest. Can she just pick up the treasure chest for me? Some area emit poison and cause by contamination. SP decrease gradually, except in some cases. Look closely at the map. Might be able to write the poison. Okay. Look closely at the map. Or can I just dash in for the chest item? It's a secret item. Okay. Now I'm back. Alright, that's all. Doesn't really paralyze me. After all, it's just a poison.
All the ocean. Now we have some crazy curve gas
I
to
can
worry
heal
about.
later.
This mountain really lives up to its reputation. All the more reason to remain vigilant. Where'd I go?
Usefulness low.
As expected, when I think we are using poison.
Danger.
Look here.
That's a good run.
Damn, that's poison.
Just for messing with us.
Hostile.
You require my assistance?
Stay sharp.
Unable to continue combat.
You'll never catch me.
Time for a little payback.
Good to have reverse game.
Continue to increase.
Enemies.
Destroyed.
Stay where you are.
Do you think we can get to the top of the mountain if we go up those steps?
An excellent observation, Nina. How perceptive. Shall we see where they lead?
Please proceed carefully.
Watch it, you Ray. Can't hurt that.
Toxicity detected.
When so many people has game level, should check get. I did block his ultimate attack. Yeah, lock skill also. What is the condition to unlock it? Lock passive and lock active. Actually, this skill might come in handy soon. Oh, this skill is actually power from intelligence. Low intelligence stat. Check. Yeah, his intelligence is very low. Not really a point to this one. Heal is good. ATK up, but you have to use legend attack. So you use this one first. You get 80k up for how many sec? Stay temporarily, but it doesn't say how many seconds. View him as a melee fighter. Next. Don't know why they put tank skill light ton on healer. Casting time review. One of the skill. So we have a choice: Taylor, Hammer, Underwear. I lost this one. Really not need like tornado is safe. Like that book. The buff skill in this game nearly have short lifespan. Have my choice whether to unlock a lot of ATK passive or with that skill first. That skill. I think I'm going to turn this girl into good. Wonder if it's better to get HP regen or like 12% chance of recover, 20% HP when attack very fast game, so maybe you attack 5 times, have 120% recovery. For this one, this skill temporarily imbue your sword with ice, effective against some. See. Give damage absorption to all ally if target is by side or control ally attack rate up so. %5 damage absorption to every ally. That's a lot. How many seconds? No, it doesn't say. 10 seconds. That's so quick. So it seems it is like more louder. or ally up air. Okay, being a unit set up.
I'm detecting concentrations of nerve gas in the air. We should avoid passing through here. To think, I nearly walked straight
From
through.
them.
Oh, thank you, Elena.
That is not a blunder that we can afford to make. Please proceed behind me from now on.
It doesn't look like we're getting through here.
Was there another path back there we could try?
Could be. Let's retrace our steps.
What is the path? That should be item for the up air. There's no path to go. So I actually haven't passed it here. But it's asked me to retrace it. So we might actually have to fight those worms. Do we dispel this poison though?
I don't like the look of them.
Activating combat protocols.
Leave it to me!
How should we go from here? This is the only route from the map. But it says let's trade other routes. What does this mean? I see we can fly, but that thing.
Right. On your signal. As you asked. Avoid unnecessary conflict.
What is this?
Threat neutralized.
Neutralize toxins immediately. Item obtained.
This should be the correct path. No longer to the Star Ocean like before. Oh, I see this. I see. Going this way.
Enemies.
I'm going here, then
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna fall down.
Firing.
That's the movie now. Fall down.
Leaving combat area. Remain vigilant.
Point.
Settle this now.
Cognition under attack. Accelerate insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Usefulness low. Insufficient output.
Firing. Firing.
See that?
Set to increase.
Against.
เกมเกมเลเวลสุด
Get ready to fight, everyone.
Vision impaired. Button voltage along line 5.
Can't hurt to have.
Destroyed. Neutralized.
The healer controlled by AI isn't so good in this game. I will regularly have to control the heat by yourself.
This cavern is surprisingly deep. I wonder where we are in that taste. By my calculations, I estimate we are
what?
roughly halfway up.
Raymond, does Elena have the ability to assess an area's geography?
Probably has something like that, yeah.
I think our attack power are very high, but our defense is very weak.
Switching to attack preparation. How clumsy is this? Watch your step. Threat neutralized. Flank destroyed. Firing. Can you keep up? Go.
See that?
Sweet!
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Sweet!
Chest with different colors.
Sweet!
Item. Weapon. And take her in.
Trust this riffraff to me.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Unable to continue combat. Threat neutralized.
Let's kick.
You are now safe.
Talk about a close call.
You rang? Elena, is the air here all right?
It is. I'm not picking up any nerve gas in our vicinity.
Excellent. Let us continue onward then.
Threat detected ahead.
Where'd I go?
Leave you. to use item. Balance destroy. Make the field the button.
Acceleration. Neutralized.
Get ready to fight!
Warning. Energy levels low.
I will say they weren't completely inept.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Settle this now! Let's get up close and personal!
Magic caster. So good. Tab in.
Sweet!
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Let's not do anything dumb.
Vision impaired. Unable to perform blindside. Assault destroyed.
Guys, our magic caster.
Insufficient output. Threat
Do your
neutralized.
magic.
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Wait, not.
Sweet!
Get ready to fight, everyone!
Destroyed. Warning. Energy levels low.
Austin. Got it!
We all work together!
Threat neutralized. Go.
I don't like the look of them.
Stay back. You'll be fine.
Destroyed.
Get ready!
I'll do my part!
This skill is so
Get up
good.
close and personal!
Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Protection on yourself and attack at the same
Threat
time.
neutralized. Assault.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Nowhere near done.
Here you go!
Enough out of you!
Destroyed.
Sweet!
think we are near.
The enemy is before us. We must not yield.
Acceleration. Insufficient output. Threat mutant.
The talent for fighting is so bad.
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroy.
Why are you staring at Duma like that?
Why are you not? They're obviously about to warn us again.
Not to alarm anyone, but we need to be careful. I've located 5 footprints, all of them made recently. There's a strong likelihood we'll find the herbs through here, but remember, proceed.
It
How do
doesn't
we
look like
continue?
we're getting through here. Could be. Let's retrace our steps.
We go in.
It doesn't look like we're getting through here. Could be. Let's retrace our steps. It doesn't look like we're getting through here. Could be. Let's retrace our steps.
So how are we going in? The longer we walk, further we come. Instead of saying retreat a step, they should really explain where to go. How do we go then?
It doesn't look like we're getting through here. Could be. Let's retrace our steps.
Should extend.
It doesn't look like we're getting through here. Could be. Let's retrace our steps.
How do I go? How do It's over there. Oh yeah. See spot here.
It seems this is a dead end.
Let's
Oh,
see if we can
it's
find
not
a way
here
around.
dead end.
Initiate emergency protocol.
Don't let me fall down yet. Oh shit.
As long as we remain
Shit, I
calm,
can
we'll
climb up. Ah. This map is really bad design.
Stay sharp. Me? Seems like nothing left to me.
Don't go down here. Oop.
Leave it to me.
No need to trouble ourselves with the small fries. Not even worth lifting a finger against.
Now, don't.
Fight.
Stay away.
Threat detected ahead.
We must not yield.
Threat neutralized. Leaving combat area. Remain vigilant.
Okay, don't make Poland like this. The fighting in this game.
Sweet!
This.
All right.
Oh, we finally find a way.
Huh? Looks like something's moving.
And go. That way.
Enemies.
Got it.
I am in. I don't like this map at all. Batterland. Confusing loot.
Someone has taken a great deal of time and effort to outfit this cave. And to very ill ends, by the look of things.
Ill ends indeed.
Alright, we're way past weird at this point. They're not making these things, are they?
Warning, firearm detected in immediate vicinity.
Get down!
Ray!
Nina, Maester Felgreed, find
Confirming
cover
hostiles'
now!
combat superiority. Engaging defense system.
Nice one, Duma. Elena, know where they are?
Target sighted. Sending coordinates.
Duma, keep Leticia safe.
I would strongly advise against deploying shields on non-combatants. Your strategic advantage may be compromised.
Don't care about your advice. Protect Leticia.
He look like Duman
No, don't! It's too dangerous!
from SO2.
Come on! She's gonna get away!
We must pursue that woman. It seems she went farther in. The road is secure.
Check items.
It appears this room goes nowhere. There may be other passages elsewhere. Let's keep searching.
And watch out for enemies.
Looks like an impasse. We should inspect one of the other rooms.
Why are there so many rooms in this place?
Back.
Prep for engagement.
Looks like we've got company.
Everyone, hold your guard. Let's settle this now!
Destroy.
We'll say they weren't completely inept.
Initiate emergency protocol.
Let's get up close and personal! Nowhere near done.
Get ready to
Make way for Christmas!
What are they doing here? This is the place. It appears there are more rooms. Let's take a look.
Alright,
Let's fire off. Just run away.
skin. And those horns.
I shall venture a guess and assume she is friends with the others.
Boss fight for sure.
Who the hell are you people?
now you ask. After you shoot us? Nuh-uh. We're the ones asking the questions, so out with it. Who are you people? We know you're not some enchantress.
Unbelievable. How desperate are you to follow us all the way out here? The Colonel was right. There's no escaping you, is there?
You escape us? You were the ones messing with my escape pod, don't forget.
Think I would be easy to abduct? Blame your own misfortune that embroiled you in this. Now perish!
Wait,
Warning, large
he's
hostile
using
entity
a
detected
mobile
in
phone.
vicinity.
No kidding.
to summon a bird. Oh, we get special move. While the betting gate is fully charged. Press RT to use that gate to launch a powerful special art unique to that character. This is known as betting. The betting gate occurs when using skill, dam or overtime, meaning it accrues quickly if you're fighting powerful enemy in particular. Basically, it's a limit break. The entire party share the waiting gate. For example, you can control Leticia to use the gate and make Lemon use his waiting. Okay. Let's try it.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Nice, the healer.
Don't let me down.
Warning. Energy levels low.
So fighting on the air, so
Recommending fire suppression. Insufficient oppositional tactics ineffective. Assault warning. Energy levels low. Chains of survival dropping.
it's done. Nice hit.
I'm here for you!
Back in it, baby.
Insufficient.
We should have a gunner at this lane. I can keep using the gas over
Energy
to
levels low.
action. Wait, I can use that attack.
Leave it to me.
Oh, okay, this is better.
Let's get up close and personal.
What is happening? Doesn't seem hit.
Get wrecked.
That one hit.
Let's get up close and personal. Bastard.
But most of the time it
Running
doesn't
at
hit.
maximum. Chance of survival dropping.
He doesn't get
Continue
book.
combat.
Time for a little payback.
Insufficient output.
It's not quite useful.
Eccentric warning. Energy levels low.
How's this?
Perform racing attack with RP, I already use it. Oh, what? What is so lucky? I didn't even see how that is it.
Get wrecked! Let's get up close and personal!
Chance of survival.
Spot is hard.
Warning. Energy positional tactics ineffective. External temperature rising.
Rage on, whirling wind!
Here you go!
Hot. This gotta be most annoying boss wave.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low.
This time I can put it down. Is there any way? Oh, this is not really good. Can I have it?
Get wrecked!
Danger.
I might be able to take it down.
Unable to continue combat.
Here you go!
Chance of survival dropping.
Let's get up close and personal! Kind of windy.
Can I take it down?
Recommended fire suppression.
Get wrecked!
External temperature rising.
Let's get up close and personal! Watch this!
Okay, this is good. Doesn't go down still, but it did a lot of damage. Oh, good. All out everyone down. And this
Eliminated.
yeah, I know now why it takes so long. Basically, you have to build it. And that you made it for.
How in blazes could that monstrosity remain concealed from us?
Duma hasn't much in the way of sight. They will not speak a word until the enemy is closing in, I believe. There is a chance, then, that more of those beasts are lying in wait.
Oh, I'm sure Theo will love to hear that.
What of that woman who attacked us, though? Who is she?
Clearly another horned assailant.
That does seem to be the case. Moreover, their technology leads me to believe.
They're off-worlders.
What?
just like you.
Hey, where's Nina?
Yes, where has she gone?
Oh, hell yeah!
Nina?
I finally found you, you beautiful plants. Oh, and just look at you, not a scratch on you.
This tract of land is a veritable herb garden.
Or an actual garden, even. So here we have a lab growing herbs needed to treat a fatal disease that, up until literally hours ago, had no known cure. How incredibly convenient.
It seems your suspicions are correct. Delric, Rythel, and Kato. All of them with the words, put to testing. These are orders.
Testing?
Delric is marked with a bug, Rythel a bird, and Kato, simples. This confirms without a shadow of a doubt what I feared all along. Someone means our kingdom harm.
Then, could it be?
Yes, those horned knaves plot against us, at the Empire's directive.
Of the world map screen. When you fast travel to move to other location, this option will not be available at certain. But you already have me with this before. Why explain again? I guess they want me to use it now. But that was a bit difficult, not easy at all. Synchro skill unlock. Betting. I wonder if it's on the skill tree. No, it's different one. There, Luciano, long time no see. Yep, playing Star Ocean. King of my combo right now. This one is very good. If you don't like 4 and 5 just like me, this one is similar to Star Ocean 3, so the good one. Invincible for 10 seconds, that is very good. Passive is also the character face you mean, well, actually this character face are just like the old school character face from any Star Ocean you would see. But the gameplay is very fast. I am afraid that the game might be short, by the way. Only one thing that I'm afraid for this game. Stone Lane. This attack look good. B2. What about this one? The hammer is better. So I'm with this look. His attack is intelligent based, right? Should be no. Or I need less and the name again, 100. What other game are you playing? Actually, you know what? There is God of War. Ragnarok is coming soon. We also have Bayonetta 3 right now. God of War Ragnarok is coming soon, and the next would be Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. So many games coming. This is like season for console game. Skill is a bit slow. Here we have that quite a while ago for World Division Japan. It's so much better with that background farming. This game is very fast, but I have a feeling that it might end quickly also. The pace that the game is progressing and unlocking characters are too fast.
This is most disturbing news.
I only fight like 4 boss now, but my party member is already
We witnessed plain as day the sort of tests
5 to
they mean
6.
to deploy. To be frank, a laboratory of that scale is not something one woman can conceal. What's more, her friends have been spotted in all
Yes, you
corners
can
of the
find
kingdom.
this game.
Meaning that someone on our side
It's
has
3
allowed
dimension
these
fully
Imperial
now. You
agents to
can
waltz
go
right over our
up on the
borders.
sky and
Fantastic. At this
on the
rate,
roof
it seems
of
that even
house.
I myself will have to fall to my knees and supplicate Maester Feldreed.
Can I ask, what's with Midas? Why is he so pig-headed about this? I get that something went down 14 years ago, but what? Dude's clearly got an axe to grind with you people. But after all we've been through, you'd think he'd have a change of heart by now. Can't imagine what happened if he's still pissed.
Yes, well...
This conversation is not one I feel comfortable being overheard. We cannot know who might be listening in.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt, but do you have a second?
Hmm? Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
Commander Theo, I know you'll do your best, but I need you to understand just how valuable these symbols are. We found them growing in one spot and one spot only. Please, your men have to be very careful. We have to protect them, or we'll lose the cure forever. So many lives will be lost.
You needn't worry. Trust me when I say I want to rid our lands of this illness just as much as you do. Those herbs are to be delivered to the Consortium, am I correct?
Yes, Leticia promised to get me an audience.
My men will see they are kept safe. You have my word. And in return, I assume you will discover a more efficient means by which to save our countrymen?
Yes, of course. You can count on me, Commander.
Though, Letty, I fear your arrival in the capital may not be well received. Your abrupt return after your equally sudden flight will likely raise eyebrows and wag tongues. To that end, perhaps it's best I accompany you.
Back to Ascendros?
Yes. Come to think of it, what you've uncovered is far too important to entrust to my men. What's more, my accompanying you will provide me the opportunity to answer Ray's question. I nearly forgot. Here, it is news from the capital. A woman by the name of Chloe Canaris, was it? Has been found and is currently being held.
Really?
And you will never guess who supplied us with this piece of intelligence. Chancellor Neon himself.
Wait, what? Is that a bad thing, or...?
Neon is a chancellor and a captain of the Kingsguard, charged with peacekeeping in the realm.
At first, your friend was assumed to be a refugee from Baldar. Her curious garb and general confusion about the situation, however, well, it led our men to believe the worst. She was suspected of being a spy.
What? You locked her up? I swear, you harm one hair on her head!
Calm yourself. She will be released once we explain who she is. However, I will do the talking. The Chancellor may not listen to Albie or Letty.
I appreciate it. I know you've got other stuff to deal with.
Please think nothing of it. This gesture is a trifle compared to what you've done for us. Now then, when do we depart?
Right now.
Right now it is. As soon as we've made our preparations, we will shove off.
So...
I truly appreciate what you did up on Mount Corinth.
So what do we do next?
I don't see Albert around here. I should look for him. It's Albert. I should talk to him before we meet up with Theo.
Not the look I'd expect from one who's about to reunite with a comrade.
And where's your smile? This is what you wanted, isn't it? Returning home with your maester in tow? You seem ready for a funeral.
Maester Felgreid's support is but one part of a much larger plan. This will be the first step of many.
I feel ya. Even with Chloe back, it doesn't mean we're any closer to home.
Ray, about that, I've been meaning to ask this for some time.
I already know where this is going, and the answer's a resounding yes.
Ray...
We're in this together, right? I've got your back.
Thank you, Ray.
I like how convenient modern games are.
Finally gonna meet up with Chloe.
You don't have to follow any
Where the hell
walkthrough.
is everyone?
You just follow the
Guess I'll
mark
wait for
on
him
it.
at the gates. What's up, Elena?
I have a proposal, though I'm sure you'll reject it. We should take our leave of Leticia and the others once we've secured Chloe.
Is that some kind of joke? You're not really one for comedy.
They're assisting us in rescuing Chloe in return for our help in seeing Midas to the royal city. Which, in my opinion, they should be able to do on their own with Theo's aid. An unidentified developed planet holds some malevolent sway over Aster 4. Your safety, as well as Chloe's, could become compromised should we involve ourselves any further.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Come on now.
Ray.
Antonio's gonna be swooping into the rescue any moment now. And besides, Nina's counting on you. Do you really think we can just turn our backs on them now?
I am only making a pragmatic recommendation as your first mate. I will defer to your judgment.
Okay, drop the heady talk and don't worry. I'll know when we're in too deep.
I hope you are right.
Ray! Elena! Sorry for the wait!
No worries. Shall we hit the old dusty trail?
Yes, let's.
Allies who temporarily accompany you are called Grace character. Cannot control Grace character, but some of them will fight alongside you. Plus, they cannot become incapacitated. It is good. So basically, we can have 5 party members with 1 guest. Right? I go with the English voice by the reason because, well, sometimes I can hear it and not have to read.
Initiate emergency protocols.
And faster. This is the file system.
Insufficient.
It makes the fight very quickly. And you can see the dash is very
It's the
quickly.
royal capital of Sendros. I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous about going to the city.
To reach the royal capital, take the Australian flight. From there, continue straight to your eyes.
It looks to be rather far. We should be wary of monsters while we travel.
Away with you!
Action is a lot improved by the way.
To learn.
This is fine. Although you can't really permanently find temporarily.
Prep for engagement.
I heard you.
Can easily escape
The
monster and
Assyrian
fighting
high road
them
is just beyond here.
seamlessly without loading. Although it's lag a bit sometimes. It's similar to action game now. Here more action than RPG. Well, any modern RPG seem to lean toward action game now. But in this game, you still have party
Leave
member.
it to the daughter of Maester DeForge to have actually found a cure for Helgar's disease.
Oh, it wasn't just me. I had tons of help from the others. And to be honest, we're gonna need everyone's help if we ever want to get rid of the disease for good.
Oh, forgive me. I seem to have spoken out of turn.
Oh, no. Don't worry about it. I'm just so happy we found a cure. But on the other hand, we're also on the brink of war, right?
You have the right of it. I apologize.
It's not your fault, Commander Theo. But I know world peace isn't just gonna happen because we discovered a treatment for Helgars.
Then I suppose I must take it upon myself to restore order to the world, so that you might best distribute the cure. Leave that much to me.
Hey, is that the royal capital to the east?
The one and only. At last, we have come so far.
Yes, we are nearly there. Let us hurry.
You can see that we don't really have to wait them talking. They usually make conversation while we are traveling, so that saves a lot of time. And it's also the part of why the game might end so quick, in my opinion. And yeah, Final
Sophia,
Fantasy
Am I to
16
understand that the kingdom of
no longer
Osirius
had
and the
party
Vale
member.
Empire are on the verge of war?
I'm sad about that.
Elena, if my comments on such matters were perchance overheard by others, it would be taken as public record.
Well, what can you say?
The situation is delicate. The Empire is going to great lengths to exert pressure on Osirius. Even now, they encroach by land and sea.
I'm sure that's the extent someone of your station would be able to disclose. Well, is there any possibility of war breaking out at our current destination?
Do you truly think a knight commander of royal blood such as I would deign to suggest the royal city be in any danger?
Forget it, Elena. We'll find out for ourselves soon enough anyway.
Right. I was just curious. Please excuse me.
You've nothing to apologize for or worry about. I don't intend on allowing harm to come to any friend of Letty's.
Sorry about that. She's a huge worrywart.
And a caring ally too, 'twould seem. Take good care of her.
So yeah, I mean, each of the modern Final Fantasy no longer let you controlling the party anymore, but for Star Ocean series they still refrain from the traditional and let you control the whole party. You can change party member anytime, so it's very good on that.
If I go myself, then they'll...
What a beautiful city.
At a cursory glance, it is not too late to turn back.
After all the effort it took to get here?
I understand you, Maester Felgreed, but I will defer to Ray's judgment.
As is your wont, there is work to be done.
Let us make haste to the royal palace. We should not keep Chancellor Neon waiting.
As you see, the royal palace is to the north. We should head there.
I can't believe how huge it is!
The royal palace. It's even more imposing up close.
Neon is waiting for us inside. Come.
Wow. I can't believe all these people know Leticia. It goes to show how close the crown is to its people.
Yes, she doesn't.
Just don't know why old school game system doesn't make much money, despite a lot of people were looking for that.
Princess Leticia!
I appreciate the warm reception, Neon.
When I heard of your little excursion from Commander Theo, my heart stopped. Whatever were you thinking, Sir Albert?
Her Highness had a very good reason.
Did you truly think yourself solely capable of protecting the princess? A one-man army?
Calm yourself, Neon. We have brought Leticia back safely. And what's more, this recklessness on her part was not in vain.
As of this moment, all she has accomplished is worrying me near to death!
This is precisely why I hate the royal palace.
Where do you think you are off to?
Somewhere I can give your arm a proper examination. Come when you are ready.
Who in heavens is that man? How dare he speak in such a manner before royalty?
He means no offense. That is Maester Midas Felgreed. Please show him the utmost respect.
Midas Felgreed? Him?
I apologize for my long absence from the royal palace, Neon. But I would ask a favor regarding the matter Commander Theo brought to your attention.
Perhaps you speak of the prisoner we captured near Baldar. Huh. Might these be the strange companions I've heard the princess has been traveling with?
Without the aid of these two, my journey would have been all the more arduous. The kingdom owes them a debt of gratitude.
Very well, Princess Leticia. I will send word to notify the general of your safe return.
No need. Let us first arrange a meeting that these two may be swiftly reunited with their ally.
But, Your Highness,
I was led to understand that none were aware of my absence prior to Commander Theo's report, yes? Surely news of my return can be delayed.
I see. Very well, Princess. It may yet take some time, however, as the prisoner is currently being held in the Baldar Citadel.
You must arrange for her immediate release.
I understand your urgency, but I cannot make any immediate promises that the prisoner will be set free. We can discuss the matter further, if you would follow me to the council chamber.
One thing I want to ask is that most of this game we actually meet with some loyalty, or
I am impressed you
Be
had the
in-
wherewithal not to speak up back there.
Well, I know Leticia and Theo will keep their promise. If I had butted in, it likely would have just complicated matters.
I will have to admit, I was worried you were on the verge of opening your mouth.
Anything I might have said would have paled in comparison to how she handled it.
Are those stairs across from the garden the ones we're looking for?
Indeed. They lead up to the second floor.
I mean, in those games we usually have good relationship with king, but none of any game does the king actually give us a lot of money or the currency to use in the game. For example, in this game, we are so poor on guild, but Princess is with us, traveling.
Father will not be joining us?
Look how big the
Have
castle
you not
is.
heard? His Majesty is leading the frontline defensive at Baldar at the behest of Captain Bertrand.
He is where?
Isn't it a big risk having your king on the front lines?
The royal standard is on display above the Baldar Basilica to indicate His Majesty's presence. It serves as a warning. The Imperials know there will be a reckoning if they attack now.
Nothing's set in stone. But can we turn this all around with Midas's help? I mean, He was one of the 3 wise men.
Do not speak as if years of history and tension can be undone in a single night.
Breaking our current formation just for Maester Midas would serve as nothing more than an invitation for the Empire to commence their attack. Letty, tell me something. What exactly is it you intend to ask of Midas in the first place? If you are considering playing at the idea of forming a band of semiomancers, I am in vehement opposition.
Furthermore, we have no sufficient proof that this ragtag band that follows you are not in actuality Imperial spies.
They are nothing of the sort, I assure you.
I believe both you and Her Highness speak true, Sir Albert. But it is not I who needs convincing. His Majesty's brother Duke Clemrav currently presides over the royal city.
I will not have free rein under my father's orders. Ray, Helena, I cannot guarantee your safety.
You must understand, my hands are tied until the tensions at Baldar ease.
I hear where you're coming from, but you're talking like the war's already begun.
What would you know?
Well, if left unchecked, spies could run amok, raze cities to the ground. But if espionage on the home front was such a chief concern, why would the king be sent to the front lines?
A harsh criticism.
Sounds like you've assumed from the start that everything Leticia's doing is a waste of time. What's wrong with a princess fighting tooth and nail to do what's best for her kingdom?
Neon, if permitted by my father, I am sure the general could be convinced. Or even your Lord Father, Cousin Theo.
What?
Consider the situation. I doubt it will be easy to entreat my father concerning a prisoner of war, or the sudden return of Maester Midas. It would be best if I spoke with him directly.
Wait, Your Highness. Baldar would be thrown into a disarray if you were to venture there now.
This is of the highest import for the future of the kingdom. Do not worry. I will not disrupt a thing. No one shall be the wiser of my presence.
Say something, Sir Albert? Commander Theo?
When Her Highness speaks thusly, there is no changing her mind.
Just so. Currently, a permit is required for all who would enter Baldar. Come, grant her passage, Neon. Who knows what she may do if you choose not to.
Very well. But do be careful. The situation at Baldar may very well erupt into chaos at a moment's notice.
Thank you, Neon, Cousin Theo.
Apologies, everyone, but I will not be accompanying you to Baldar. After all, Kato still needs someone to defend it.
We understand. Thank you, Cousin.
Letty, if you sense any danger, turn back immediately. And that goes for Ray and the others as well.
We will, rest assured.
And Albie, please continue to watch over Letty for me.
I will do what I can.
You sound as if you've given up already. I suppose you're my only hope then, Ray.
I'll see what I can do.
Have I no one to count on?
Ray, let us pay Maester Midas a visit. He is like as not to be in the Semiomancy Consortium.
Actually, you notice most of the characters here in this game resemble characters from the Ocean Tree. This guy, yellow hair who is main character here, and the blonde hair girl are the two fighters in the
The
Ocean Tree.
Semiomancy Consortium is located on the east side after departing
And
the
the
palace.
hero girl, Nina, look like the maid from SO6, SO3, the female MC also. Although there isn't here, the ninja girl isn't here, but we have a ninja male character instead.
The Semiomancy Consortium is on the east side of the plaza.
Uncle Midas is waiting for us there.
To the east of here
You shall see the Semiomancy Consortium.
Since the construction is real site now, so it's much bigger.
So it was you who showed it to Leticia.
I admit it. How could I not? I shared in her anguish. If our knights are to face the Imperials, we will have need of them.
Do not suffer children their foolish dreams. You are why I find myself here.
Maester Midas, Director Melthea. I am relieved to see you return in good health, Princess Leticia.
And who are you?
I am Melthea, the director here at the Osarius Semiomancy Consortium. A pleasure to meet you. Midas was just telling me of the pleasant journey you all had together.
So, how did talks go with that twit Neon?
Well...
So now we're heading straight for Baldar.
And for what? I said I would support Albert and Elena. But I will rescind that promise if you intend to risk your lives so meaninglessly.
Our good friend Chloe is being held captive in Baldar. We have to get to her. You understand, this is not up for debate.
I will not prostrate myself before the king. Go, return with your friend. I shall await here.
Thanks, Midas.
You seem to understand Maester Midas quite well. Let us speak of the matter upon your return. You have places to go and people to free. I truly pray time is on your side, Raymond.
Let us make haste to Baldar. We have not the time to dawdle here any longer.
When Maester Midas served as director, I was his secretary in title and errand runner in practice. It helped me understand the man.
The deal with the hack you mentioned is our current visa in this game.
I shall await
The
your
only
arrival.
character that can use high tier spell. Construction. This game Alio side now, everything is so big. I don't know where should I explore. By the way, Luciano, do you have PS5? I am not recommend you get this game in Steam, by the way. I have a good graphic card, 3700 cost, and the game still run very laggy when reloading a new map. So I don't think the optimization for PC is good for this game. Recommend to get from PS5 version if you wanna get it. I heard PS5 version has a lot better optimization. See how laggy it is when I changing the map.
Going home?
Lot of game that doesn't really make for PC.
Welcome to our establishment.
It might have some lag or bug in.
We offer the finest hospitality in all Ascendros.
What do you mean the build mode? I don't understand that. You mean a mode
This is pretty
to
good.
make the lag better?
I hope you enjoyed your stay. We look forward. I'll be back.
It's probably, I'm not sure if how reliable it's gonna be. I mean, if you have to rely on the mode to make the game less laggy, why not you just purchase PlayStation 5 version where it doesn't laggy from the beginning?
I'm sure Chloe's okay. But come on, let's hurry for Baldar.
See, Ocean Store.
Welcome to the market. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Welcome to the market. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
House is quite big. A separate shop for me. No.
Let's do this thing.
This is the mini game for this game.
Not bad.
Similar to that game, but chess game instead. Actually, it's an Othello game. Oh wait, I forgot that. But
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
just like Othello, you surround it, you eat it.
Not bad. Not bad. time to put you out of your misery. Man, I'm good.
That funny outfit.
Going to the store.
Anyone home?
Come in.
Oh,
Had your fill there.
Thanks.
check. Already stop.
Come in.
Okay, as I just mentioned a while ago, I will lose all my money again buying those rope. I think I will just save you and only purchase for the character I am not using the main party. No way I can afford all this.
Thanks.
See, I almost stopped my money.
travel straight south through the Osarius Plains, we will eventually arrive at Baldar Citadel.
Baldar Citadel.
Really fine. Fast time.
We shouldn't get lost as long as we follow the road south, right?
Correct. However, this area seems to be teeming with monsters, so we should keep our guard up.
The map is very big.
Keep your distance. We'll leave a mark.
Get wrecked!
Warning. Energy level usefulness low. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
Actually, kind of windy.
Is that Baldar? It really lives up to the whole Citadel bit, huh?
Indeed. It is located on the border between nations, after all.
We're almost there, y'all. Let's move.
But you can run very fast, so it's okay. The map is big, but it's a lot shorter and faster to walk in this map in Star Ocean 6 compared to any of the previous Star Ocean before. First, you don't have random encounter. Second, the battle ends fast. Third, there's no loading, seamlessly.
I am Albert Bergholm, Knight of the Kingsguard and bodyguard to Her Highness Leticia. We seek audience with Captain Bertrand, head of the Baldar forces. This is the permit entrusted us by Chancellor Neon Kazal, advisor to the Corps.
Her Highness... Pray, forgive me. Pardon the mistrust. You may enter the Citadel as you please. His Royal Majesty awaits you at the stronghold within the Basilica.
Much obliged. Let us make for the Basilica at once, Your Highness.
So that's the Vale Empire.
Why do they arm themselves? Why do they fight?
Was that Duma?
Piping up out of nowhere again. Are you really telling me you can't tell what they're gearing up for, Duma?
Warfare between the same species would cause a massive decline in their respective population. What purpose could such fighting serve?
I wonder the same myself, Duma. Is not the sky over Asarius the same shade as that over Vale?
Yeah, well, you can't change the world overnight. Let's keep our eyes on the prize for now.
You are right.
Yeah. Big one. Go up.
Wow, it's so beautiful. That giant building is the Baldar Basilica?
It is. Captain Bertrand should be there.
Yeah, the castle and the stronghold stuff are actually big in this game now. I mean in previous Star Ocean because they don't have much resort to make a
Princess
big
Leticia.
state.
It has been
So the
some
secure
time,
is
Captain
different?
Bertrand. Where is my father?
He awaits within. We have just concluded our usual strategy meeting. Sir Albert and the rest of your party may enter as well.
King look like a warrior. Has horn too.
Father, I am sorry to intrude. Pray forgive my long and selfish absence.
Ah, yes. Full glad am I to see you return, Leticia. I apologize for the distress my current whereabouts must have caused you. Might I entreat you to introduce me to your allies?
Of course, Father. They have been invaluable companions on my journey. This is Sir Raymond, Lady Elena, and Lady Nina.
Rise, friends. I owe you much for helping my... might you be Filberto's daughter?
You remember me, Your Majesty?
As if one could forget. Is Marcus well?
He is. Still alive and kicking.
Father, there is aught I would report. Nina DeForge has discovered a cure for Helgar's disease.
Can it be true?
Well, not all by myself. I, got a lot of help from Dad, my father, Dr. Marcus, Ray, and Elena.
I have also brought Maester Midas Felgreet to the royal city.
Midas has come back?
We may have no assurance of his cooperation, but the Maester's return, Lady Nina's discovery of the cure for Helgar's, and the safe passage of both myself and Albert to the royal city, all would not have been possible without the help of Sir Raymond and Lady Elena.
Is that so? Thank you for going to such lengths to aid my daughter.
No prob.
Pray forgive him, Your Majesty. You are too generous.
Father, if you would truly thank these two, I beseech you. Raymond's friend, Chloe Canaris, is being held here in Baldar. She was imprisoned under suspicion of acting as an Imperial agent. Please grant her release.
I will see to it she is released immediately. Bertrand, Leticia has brought us a veritable mountain of good tidings.
Full glad am I to hear it. What will you all do from here on?
We do not intend to impose any longer than we already have. We shall return to the royal city as soon as Chloe is released.
Night is nearly fallen, so it might be best to depart come morning. Allow us to see to your sleeping arrangements.
Assuming the worst were to happen, wouldn't civilians like ourselves only get in the way?
Imperial spies walk among us. And they may be watching Leticia's every move, even now as we speak. Broad daylight will certainly prove a boon, if that be the case.
I see.
And yes, your friend has been in captivity for some time. It may not be wise to exert her too quickly. Besides, this reunion is long in coming. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
Your concern is greatly appreciated. We will do as you say.
Captain Bertrand, please inform the guards to release Chloe at once. And see to it that Leticia and her friends have a place to rest their heads.
Right away, Your Majesty. Shall we away to the dungeon, then? I dare say the matter should resolve quickly if I accompany you.
Sweet!
Successfully. Not here. Okay. Some board game cheese.
Sure hope Chloe's okay.
Take heart. We do not mistreat our prisoners here in Baldar. Doing so might only serve as reason for the Empire to come to their rescue with all fury.
So you're telling me Chloe might have landed in a lot worse, if not for the war?
It is only a short distance west of here. Your companion is being held in the barracks dungeon.
Hang in there, Chloe.
She is being held in the cell on the end.
Even the dungeons are also big.
There she is.
This is more realistic than any game before.
No way. It can't be. Ray? Is that really you?
It's me, all right. Good to see you safe, Chloe.
Ray! Ray! Thank goodness. I never thought that I would get out of here.
You're safe now. Everything's gonna be fine. See? Already back to normal. So, your communicator and all your devices broke?
Yeah, the pod's computer and electronics were all fried when the pulse hit, and the pod itself sank into the sea. I really thought I was done for. Then...
I'm just glad you're all right now. And don't worry, I'm in contact with my brother. Help is on the way.
Antonio's coming to save us?
You betcha. And you're stuck with me till then.
Okay. Ah, is that Chloe?
Indeed it is. I am truly relieved to see her none the worse for wear.
Oh, I see. So this is who Ray was searching for this entire time.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing at all. Captain, please release Chloe at once.
Yes, Your Highness. Her language is unknown to us, so communication has been difficult.
That should be of no further concern. With Ray or I around, you should be able to understand her just fine.
Hey, now that you mention it, how are you and Ray speaking our language if you came from the sky?
Well, there are a number of reasons. Sorry for the imposition, Nina. But would you kindly assist me in examining Chloe?
Oh, of course. Leave it to me.
They didn't explain about that yet, but I bet we might have some translator. Because we are from different world, and we shouldn't speak the same language from the beginning. So Chloe here can't speak
I
the
shall lead you to
language
the end,
from this
if
world.
you would come with me.
I'm so glad to see you guys.
Dry your eyes. You're with us now.
They are
Let's
so
go to
big
the inn
roster
and
in
get
this
some
game.
rest.
Everyone is walking with us 5%.
I have arranged rooms for you on the second floor. Please feel free to use this chamber. If there is aught you require, know that you need only ask.
We appreciate the hospitality, Captain Bertrand. All right, Chloe. Here we go. Let's make sure you're in tip-top shape.
Okay. Hi there. I'm Nina. I'm a good friend of Ray's and Elena's, and an iatromancer of this kingdom, so don't you worry.
Nice to meet you, Nina.
Thank you, Leticia. We never would have found Chloe without you.
I truly did not do all that much.
If it weren't for you and Albert, we wouldn't even know Chloe was in Baldar. I can't thank either of you enough.
It is unnerving to hear such sincerity coming from you.
Well, Albert, even I can be sincere when I need to be. And don't worry, we still intend on helping however we can with Midas. You aren't getting us out of your hair that easily.
In that case, may I speak with you about something, Ray?
Most definitely. Hey, Albert.
Albert, might I ask you to assist Elena and Nina?
Of course, Your Highness. Please try not to wander off too far. Please heed what Her Highness has to say.
What?
Thank you, Albert.
So, what is it you want to talk about?
Not just yet. Let us converse once we reach the east end of the Citadel.
Okay.
Why do we have to go that far? Anyway, Luciano, I want your opinion. What do you think about next game I should stream?
I
In
am of
between the
opinion
choice
we should get as far as we
of
can from the front lines as soon as possible to
God of
avoid
War,
further danger.
Ragnarok,
But
and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
I finished it.
The east end of the Citadel. I think I remember seeing a path to the northeast. I'll head there.
Really wears me out.
She wanted to see me alone. Maybe she needs advice or something. Guess I won't know till I get there.
Target sighted.
Seem to be a chest hiding here. How can I reach there?
Sweet!
Yeah, we have radar in this game, and it actually search for the treasure.
What's up with this place?
Nothing is up, as you say. Please, follow me.
Are we there yet? We've been hiking for ages.
It has not been that long. We are almost there.
Just don't take us anywhere that's gonna piss off Albert.
You are not the one who need fear his wrath.
It's not just Albert I'm worried about. If your father found out, he might put Chloe back into custody.
Come now, father would never. We are near.
Why do you invite me to such a secret place? Okay, I know the reason now. Never mind.
Wow, what a view.
Indeed. I love coming here.
Huh. Aren't we on Vale Empire soil?
When I was old enough to understand the words of my elders, the kingdom of Osarius and the Vale Empire were already at odds. Every time I come here, I would always wonder why. Why must the same people under the same sky always be fighting one another?
If it makes you feel any better, even people living above this sky are constantly fighting.
What a great shame. The royal family of Osarius and the imperial line of Vale were once tied together by marriage. Theo's mother's sister, his aunt, was Empress and wife to Emperor Buldur, the current ruler of Vale.
Wow. Really?
When Helgar's disease enveloped this world 15 years ago, she became afflicted and eventually died. And it was then that relations between my kingdom and the Empire began to sour.
I see.
When she fell ill, the Empire requested an Iatromancer be dispatched from Osarius. The Empire had very few Semiomancers, but the kingdom refused. We cited the unstable situation on our home soil as an excuse.
Why are you telling me all this now?
I did not wish to keep it secret.
That kind of honesty could come back to haunt you.
If our journey is to be enjoyable, I must be open with you.
It really is a nice view.
Indeed. We should return before Albert and the others grow worried.
See a bunny.
Sweet!
Doing. What can I do with it?
The city's not this way.
Yeah. By the way, in most of the JRPG game, when you have a scene like this, after the first thing finished, you go back to the same spot and something big usually happen somehow. I don't know why many games follow this trend.
Yep, I'm ready for sleep. I should go to the inn. The inn should be just south of the Basilica. Time for bed. Now that I know Chloe's safe, it's a real weight off my shoulders. Maybe I'll sleep better tonight.
I don't know, I can't explain that, but it happens often in so many games. Like you have a good scene with character, well, usually MC and female MC, the main character, have a romantic scene with each other, and the next thing we know is that we back to the location, and on the next event something big happened. I don't know why, just often seen.
Chloe's examination seems to be finished. Shall you retire?
What's that sound?
Ray! Ray! Wake up, please!
Please? I don't even look any spoiler and I don't know any ending in Act 1. Now, see there's an event at night.
Detecting multiple hostile threats. Secure the perimeter. Secure the perimeter.
What the heck?
That's artillery fire. The Baldar Citadel is taking fire from the Vale Empire.
Your Highness, we are under attack from the Empire. Your Highness!
Oh, and if my yes, it's correct. Maybe the king may have trouble or he may die also in the events such as this.
Are they gonna be okay down there?
I believe Baldar's defenses should be well prepared.
Albert! Ray! Let us find Nina, Elena, and Chloe with utmost haste. It is not safe. We must leave Baldar at once.
What do you mean?
With our few number, we have no possibility to sway the tide of this battle. And as shameful, as dispiriting as it may be, our duty precedes us. We must avoid the crown princess of the kingdom being killed or captured by the Empire.
Your Highness,
Leticia.
The assurance of my safety should bring solace to the captain and father. I will not tempt Vale with our kingdom on a platter. Let us depart.
Yeah, from the conversation, it seems the king is not here anymore, so he should be safe. If the king is here in an event like this, he might die or get captured.
I do not know. It is unclear which unit launched the attack, but it seems the naval battalion in the harbor has already deployed. Perhaps there was some miscommunication.
Foolishness!
Father!
Leticia! It would seem things have taken an ill turn. I'm
Only
relieved
the
to
king
see
is
you
still
all
here.
unharmed.
What is the
So,
situation on the
He
battlefield?
make it enjoy
We fare
that.
poorly.
I feel.
Our strategic councils have prepared us for this. The situation will be under control ere long.
Your Majesty, the lower level gates have been breached.
What?
Already? What is the front line command post doing? What was that?
It's obvious there is a trailer site. Think traitor is among us.
We are taking massive fire from the Empire's naval battalion. Their unceasing bombardment is laying waste to our forces.
Do the Imperial ships truly outclass our own to such degree? It should be impossible for their fire to reach us from that range.
Ray, this could have something to do with our horned assailants.
Oh, great. Are those bastards helping the Empire develop new technology?
They may not be so directly involved. But if beings from a developed planet have formed some allyship with Vale, they could have easily improved their warships and artillery in short order.
Damn. It's meddling purple.
Ray, Elena, what do you make of the situation?
Leticia, if we want to keep you safe, we need to make tracks. And fast.
We don't stand a chance against the enemy's firepower. Upon weighing the defensive armaments I observed here yesterday, against what the Empire has on hand, it is only a matter of time until Baldar falls.
Father, Captain, we must retreat at once.
What are you saying? You would have us abandon
That is
Baldar?
precisely what I am saying. We have not a moment to lose.
Your Majesty, the Imperial forces are much more powerful than we had anticipated. Please understand, their strength is likely bolstered by interlopers from the sky as well. We stand no chance.
Interlopers from the sky? What madness do you speak of?
We've witnessed unbelievable power throughout our travels. Incredible power from those beyond the sky.
Ray and the others are from an advanced civilization far superior to that of the Vale Empire. Please, you must heed my words.
Confound it.
Let's see if it's gonna be like my expectation or not. King gonna have injure or kill or capture.
To think it would be decided in one blow.
Your Majesty!
Order all troops to retreat back to the royal city immediately.
Right away. Pray leave the troops in my care, Your Majesty. You and the princess should make for Ascendros with all haste.
I am sorry for this, Bertrand. Do not fall this day.
I have a feeling that this
My
guy
men
might be
await you
the
outside,
traitor.
Sir Albert. See that His Majesty and the princess arrive safely back at the royal city.
Understood, sir. May fortune smile upon you, Captain Bertrand.
Forgive me, I never thought it would come to this.
50-50
Don't
chance.
worry. It's all part of the job.
Nina, you take the rear with His Majesty and Leticia. Chloe, stick with me and don't stray.
Got you. Okay.
Let us be off.
Oh, enemy is here. This what?
Stay where you are. Energy levels low. Destroyed. Neutralized. Usefulness. Neutralized.
Out of my face!
Destroyed.
Where'd I go?
Nothing shall see us deterred.
The king is fighting with us, really? Is the king become like a guest member now? Can fight. Nice. Not many games in the RPG game, I mean the classic one, that allow an actual elder age or king fight with us in the front line.
See that?
Oh, actually use Great Sword. Next.
To the north. We must get as close to the capital as we are able.
Everyone stick together. We'll be safe if we can make it to the capital.
Push through their ranks.
So many enemies.
See that?
Incoming assault. Insufficient power.
We're done. With me! Gotcha!
They are putting a fight on the ground set that area.
Eliminated. There is no going back. Our only option is to keep moving forward.
Yeah, see? The king get shot.
Father!
It is nothing.
I think my
I see
guess is
now that you
correct.
spoke true. Never in my life have I laid eyes upon such fearsome arms.
Don't talk. I'll seal the wound right away. What the heck is that thing?
Bertrand Corps, shield His Majesty!
I will be your
Detecting
opponent.
massive hostile threat. Incalculable fire.
Oh, so many of them. What?
Yeah, we can see that for ourselves, Kuma. Protect the king and Chloe. That is an order.
Protecting combat-ready individuals. Main status.
So many enemies.
Shield that! Got it?
There is the dead
Here it
body.
comes!
Lena.
I'm here for you!
Let's see.
Taking fire!
Come on. Keep dying. No way! My party keep dying. I can't revive them in time.
Q rang.
Hit these things. Them very fast.
At maximum. Insufficient. Destroyed. Warning. Powerful attack imminent. Chance of survival dropping.
Enemy is gone.
combat.
Why is everyone die so quickly?
What's this?
We find now we just do them like by one. The last one.
Watch your step. Secure.
His Majesty's steed!
It can no longer carry him.
Duma! Why didn't you stay with the king and Chloe?
I determined that focusing on the defense of this organism would result in a significantly decreased mortality rate.
What the hell are you even saying?
I acted in the interest of protecting the organism's king and Chloe. A great number of the more combat-viable Bertrand Corps had ceased all vital function. Therefore, protecting two organisms that cannot contribute to the survival of the majority.
You must go, Leticia. As long as you yet live, the royal family will not fall.
I will not leave you.
Go quickly now. The blame lies with me for failing to defend Baldar, for underestimating the strength of our enemy.
No, Your Majesty! Stand up! You need to keep walking! We have to get closer to the royal city!
All due respect, but if we stand here and argue, we're all toast.
Ray! Look!
Duma, protect the king and Chloe. It is the best way to boost our odds of survival. Promise.
Analyzing command. Rewriting. Approved. A new program has been issued.
We shall
Thank you, the king survived. Press LT so that Duma separate from the active character and vice barrier over the entire body. This state is known as Astery Cage. All party member defense are enhanced while the Astery Cage is active. While an Astery Cage is activated, you cannot use PA or wetting. The gate will not accrue either, so it's better to do it only the normal mode. Depend on the situation, LT to switch between mode. Skill that boost the Astery Cage ability. Let's try so this is like a barrier state.
New program activation. Engaging hostile region.
We have no
not the time to contemplate. It comes!
Actually, this mode is like invincibility. It's long.
Gathering strength. Blindside recommended. Threats detected.
What strength is this?
If you had the power to do this, why didn't you do this earlier? If you had, Bertrand's soldiers wouldn't have had to die.
Hostile threat detected.
Again?
Incalculable hostile readings approach from the north. Initiate emergency measures.
Did you say... from the north?
It must be.
Attack! Show not a shred of mercy to those who tread unbidden on royal land. Do not let them leave alive.
Lord Uncle!
The Imperial forces need not be feared. Onward!
He looked like someone from Three Kingdoms.
Princess Leticia, are you all right?
General Canis!
We came with all haste as soon as we heard the news that Baldar had fallen. I am relieved we made it in time.
General Canis, Captain Bertrand is heading the rear guard at Baldar. Please, you must help them.
Calm yourself, Sir Albert. Duke Clemrath is already seen to their aid. Commander Theo is also leading a fleet of warships to engage the Imperial Navy.
Heartening news.
Alright, are we gonna be okay here?
Ray, it seems that way.
Please, this way, Your Majesty. We have a steed prepared for you.
Wait, I'm still treating
Know your place, child. Duke Clemrath's personal Iatromancer will see to His Majesty's recovery.
We may have been better off without their aid.
I am glad to see you unharmed.
Theo is father.
Do not worry yourself. His Majesty is being treated by most capable hands as we speak. Bertrand also managed to return to us. The Imperial assault did not gain them much purchase.
Yet, so many were lost.
Yes, indeed. We must needs discuss the path forward. Pray join us in the council chamber, ready.
Let us make for the council
I will
chamber.
just see the next
However,
scene
did it come
for
to
the
this?
event to check for the summary of this episode.
Oh, thank goodness
And I
indeed.
think I will end the
However,
live stream.
we do not know how long it will stay that way until we have a better understanding of the situation. For now, we should make for the palace.
Not sure if the king will survive or not. If he does survive, he still get big injured. So my guess was correct
The kingdom is a noble duty.
on what happened after those facts. Yeah, the city is quite big.
The council chamber is on the second floor.
Sweet!
I Actually, this castle is bigger than the Witcher 3 ballroom castle stuff we walked.
The Baldar Citadel has fallen into the indecent hands of the Empire. How will you take responsibility for this?
Our defense was doomed from the start. The Imperials far outmatched us.
Yet we were able to rout their pursuing forces without issue.
The weapons the Imperials used were beyond anything we could have imagined.
Why, then, do reports indicate our forces made the first move? Were you all so eager for glory you were willing to die for it?
Save the reprimands for later. We must first hear more of these Imperial weapons.
I must say, the cannons outfitted on those Imperial warships were assuredly unlike anything we've dealt with before.
They command all manner of monstrous abominations. And their soldiers were armed with weapons that fired shards of iron.
Is that all? Mere trifles by the sound of it.
Do you doubt Her Highness's words, General Canis? You forget yourself.
Here is one of the stones fired from their contraptions. It penetrated a knight's armor, killing him instantly. It is plain to see the Empire's armaments have undergone a drastic change. Lacking as we are in sufficient field analysis, crushing defeat is all but certain should we suffer another attack.
Then we shall bring the fight to them. Let us wrest Baldar back from their grasp. We shall not let them have the upper hand.
That will only lead to more unnecessary deaths.
For the time being, we had best wait for His Majesty to recover. Until then, you should all focus on healing your own wounds.
I am relieved to see you all safe. We have much to discuss, though this may not be the most suitable place for it. Please come to the Consortium. Maester Midas has been worried sick about you. We should head for the Semiomancy Consortium.
There's a chest of...
Target sighted.
Sweet! Chest of...
Target sighted.
The Semiomancy Consortium was just east after leaving the palace, wasn't it?
Yep. I wonder what Director Malthea wants to say.
Protecting the private...
Target sighted.
Sweet! Sweet! The ultimate pack collection. Okay, we can fast travel at a better. Something might happen. Fast travel get interrupted.
My apologies for dragging you in.
I am rather astounded to hear Maester Midas worried after us.
Midas isn't cold-hearted. He's just unable to express himself properly.
You're giving him way too much credit, if you ask me.
So, you return in one piece, with an ally in tow, no less.
Yeah, this is Chloe. Chloe, meet our good pal Midas.
Nice to meet you.
Well, perhaps you should have accompanied them if you were so worried after Sir Albert and Lady Elena.
Tripe, I am come only to fix Albert's arm, nothing more.
Huh, a shame that. I suppose we will only discuss what could have been.
Oh?
The Empire clearly had the advantage over us at Baldar. We cannot win this fight without taking the upper hand.
Director Malthea, is it time?
Yes, Princess Leticia. I think it is high time the Maester heard your reason for departing Ascendros from the first. Please, this way, everyone.
Is this a sleigh?
No way that's a sleigh. Maybe a boat?
No, Ray. This machinery. Director Malthea, is this some kind of aircraft? Yes, very perceptive. It is an apparatus that will allow semiomancers to soar through the skies. I created this prototype based on a theorized design devised by Maester Midas. From how I see it, this would revolutionize the war effort. Midas truly has a gift.
'Twas not but a foolish 14-year-old dream.
What if I told you that dream was on the verge of actualization?
Do what you will with my dusty old notion. I am come only to...
See to Sir Albert's arm. Yes, I am aware. Then I suppose it would not interest you to know that the final material needed to complete the Folga lies on Nilbeth?
What?
Maester Midas once attempted to make the Folga fly, using ancient floating semiomancy. But the output was never enough to move them more than a stone's throw. We have recently discovered a catalyst that can greatly increase their distance and time spent airborne. It is called Levitas ore, and can only be found in the Nilbeth Ancient Coil, in the lands of the Trathin.
If you jest, I shall show you no quarter.
Have you ever known me to make light of semiomantic research?
Fine, I will go.
Maester Midas. But I thought you were only here for Albert's arm. I wouldn't want to get your hopes up too high, Leticia.
When do we leave?
Oh, what?
Good. You should make for the seaport of Kato at once. I've arranged for a transport. Let us meet at the harbor.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Hold on, Ray. I think I'll be staying in the Royal City.
Huh?
Chloe needs rest. Her imprisonment and our retreat from Baldar has surely left her exhausted. Besides that, you'll be taking a ship from Kato to Nilbeth. If we were to run afoul of the Imperial Navy, the risk to non-combatants on open water would be too great.
Elena, you speak wisely.
If I stay, I can keep you updated on the situation here, via my device. Of which Chloe has none, lest you forget. She will need time to learn the language and the culture of this land. Chloe's a quick learner. She should pick it up in no time at all.
Yeah, you're right. Take care of her.
it will be much harder to gather the right materials without you there, Elena.
I would also beseech her to stay. I fear what my lord uncle and the others may do. I would find some comfort in knowing what they are planning.
Please, do feel free to make use of the consortium however you see fit during your stay in Ascendros. That's very kind of you, Director Melthea. I have some concerns regarding those Imperial armaments. Any data you can share from the last battle would be appreciated. But of course. Meet me in the harbor in Kato. I will accompany you on the voyage.
They keep shipping allow member in and member out. Maybe they want us to play every member, so they decide this way. Anyway, so that is all for me today. I will continue this tomorrow. And I big that tomorrow story gonna be big scene where we invade the high using the new flying motorbike. So yep, see you later then. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.